Hey pals, Catherine Beeks with Listen Local Radio. Just chilling in the vineyards here at Old Julian Vineyards and Winery in Ramona, California. I'm going to be recording another episode for Here today. We're featuring Jay Oben, a new to me artist from San Diego. I'm going to find out all about his music, all about him. I'm going to be off camera asking the questions, so we're going to have Jay sit right here. And here we go. All right, welcome everybody. And this is Jay Oben?
That's right.
So, is that your stage name?
That's my stage name, yes. Newly adopted in January of this year.
How come you decided to use a stage name?
You know, the original thing that came about was I was playing, I don't know if you've been to the Writers Round.
I have.
And there's a hat that they draw names out of.
Right.
And I went months without getting my name drawn. And I was like, maybe I needed a magic stage name in order to get my name drawn.
Did it work?
Well, not the first time. The first time I played there was prompt night, where you guaranteed a spot to play.
Right.
So that's how I did that. And then I did get my name drawn, and then now I've gone months again. So it's a tough room sometimes to get called on.
I've driven out there to sit and wait, but it's still a great event and a great time.
It's way cool.
So where do you live?
I live in La Mesa.
Okay, and so on social media and to find your music, is it under Jay Oben or?
Yep,
okay.
Jay Oben Music with a K, and there's dashes in between or underscores.
Yep, awesome. And so how long have you lived in La Mesa?
I lived in La Mesa for about 15 years.
Okay.
And then I grew up in San Carlos, which is right next to it.
Okay.
And then
so you're native?
I am. Yeah.
Awesome. What's your musical history?
So growing up, I went to the School of Creative and Performing Arts at CPA, and so I always have been involved in music, loved music. Started playing guitar when I was maybe 13 or so. And then in my 20s, I kind of played in some garage rock kind of bands and did that whole thing. And then when I had kids, I was 27, 28, and the half stacks and drum sets didn't quite work for the young ones being around that early. And so I picked up an acoustic guitar, and I just started wanting to learn how to play sweetly to them while they were taking baths and whatnot. And then, so that led to like covers. I was just learning covers and just kind of playing and getting more and more connected to that kind of style and music. And then in 2012, my dad passed. And then that sort of pushed me in the direction of like wanting to write or express or get something out.
Right.
And so I wrote the first song I ever really wrote was somewhat loosely about death and that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So, and then from there, it took me, that was 2012, it took me all the way until this year basically to get the guts enough to play out a little bit, and then I made the commitment to release a song a month this year.
Cool.
So hopefully I'd have about 12 and then maybe do an album with them. I'm not really sure. When I started talking to some engineers and producers, the thought of putting together enough money and resources and time to like record a whole album was just daunting, and that's what kind of put me off for a long time.
Yeah.
So once I gave myself sort of permission to do it over a year and kind of do it on my terms and learn as I go, it's been fun. It's been kind of interesting. Yeah,
you submitted your song Palm Springs Hotel for the September Listen Local show, and I instantly just became a mega fan. I mean, the song is brilliant, and your voice and your style. So I'm so glad that fatherhood brought you into that new genre, because that just seems like totally your niche.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so I'm hoping you'll submit another song for October.
I will.
So where have you been recording?
So Earthling Studios with the great Mike Camus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
The first 6 songs went fairly easy and felt right and good, and then the first 7, and then some career stuff happened for me and changed my whole energy, and so now I've been struggling a little bit, but
Gotcha.
we're trying to get it back on track.
That happens.
Yep.
are you releasing them as singles, or are they're available then to listen to? Awesome.
Yep, they're all on everything. I put it out there through the distribution
All the
channels.
places.
Yeah, all the places.
Awesome. Well, I love that.
Which I'm conflicted about, but
I know, same. I just uploaded my stuff to DistroKid for the first time. I was never on Spotify and all that, but you got to do it if you want people to hear your music.
Kind of have to.
I know.
Point.
So you use Studio Cats, or do you have a band you work with?
So I'm really interested in finding a person to collaborate with.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, a band would maybe be something in the future for me. I would love just a close, fun connection to like express, like just do the whole thing together in collaboration versus just alone. I brought in people for some of the songs for the stuff that I don't do as well. And I was pretty hungry for making some of the songs more than I could make them on my own.
Yeah.
So I did, Mike plays on some of them because he's just multi-talented and can do a bunch, and it was just nice and easy while we were there just to get these things put out. And then I brought in some friends, and one song I paid a musician to come and do something on. Me and my son wrote a song, and he played drums and sang on it.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
he
amazing.
released an album this year too. So.
Oh my God. Well, first of all, you don't look old enough to have a son that...
We just put him in San Diego State, so...
Wow. Jay, you're aging very well, my friend.
I hope so.
So, in case anybody missed the September show and missed that amazing song, Palm Springs Hotel, we're going to play a little clip of it now. But tell me about that song.
So that song, I originally wrote the beginning of it in there's this great online workshop company, I don't know what you want to call it, but called School of Song.
Okay.
And they do these workshops, usually with like a featured artist, some prevalent artists, some really good artists. And the way that they format it and the way they kind of inspire in those workshops to write songs has been just a great resource for me. I really
Is that in
enjoy
person
it.
or online?
No, it's all online, and you do these breakout rooms, and there's lectures, and
School of Song?
School of Song, it's amazing. I all the people there and just the way their energy is and the musicians that they bring in to do it. I did one with the guy from Dr. Dog, Scott McMicken, who I'm a huge fan of, and Adrian Lanker, and yeah, anyway, a bunch of them.
Very cool.
And yeah, so those ones just flip the whole way I started thinking about songwriting, and just it gives you this not only prompts and things to like force you and deadlines to force you to write and force you to share.
Yep.
But it's done in just a really like good way, I think.
That's amazing. Thanks for that resource. I'll check it out. All right, let's play a little bit of Palm Springs Hotel right now.
June got away in summer, but it's meaningless to me. It's a 5-cent game of rummy at the market for fleas. So play your game of silence, and it takes the shape of me. Dance around the hard things, so please just let me sleep on the floor of the place I know so well, in a room in the sky at the Palm Springs Hotel. John went to find his lover, but he found...
All right, if you want to hear the entire song, just go to Jay Oben's website. There it is right there on the screen. And so where are you performing next? Do you have any shows coming up in October?
So here's an odd thing about me. I don't actually book shows.
Okay.
I still don't know how to do the live thing so well. So it's one of those things that I'm conflicted on whether, like, that's why maybe a band or something like me just playing alone hasn't been enjoyable.
I 100% understand that.
So
I'm that same way.
And I don't know, they keep, like, people around keep saying, just, you got to do it a lot.
Right.
And then I'm like, well, this has been painful.
But if you don't like it, then it's hard to do. I know.
How long do I know until
Oh my God, I
know if
totally
like
get
it?
that.
So
yeah, that definitely then requires collaboration. Get someone to just play a little lead, sing a little harmony, and maybe someone on a cajon, and boom, then you're loving it.
that would feel a lot
Well,
different.
yeah, I hope that for you, because you really need to share this talent.
Thank you.
But in the meantime, we can probably catch you at like a writer's round, or today you're joining the Song Circle here in Old Julian, which I'm super excited
I show up
for.
to some open mics here and there and try to at least keep that muscle being worked a bit.
Dig it. So let's share another song. What song, and tell me a little about it.
Let's see. So all the songs, it's interesting. I decided to sort of approach each song with a different feel, a different even genre to some degree,
Cool.
just to like see what I liked and how the recording process could be different and how. A very stripped down song that's more maybe emotionally driven would be "Flowers in the Morning,"
Okay.
and that's when I actually recorded pretty much all of it in my own studio.
Okay.
Well, it's not really a studio, but my own room.
Totally.
And it was late at night, and I got this one take, and I brought it to Mike, and I said, I think I want to do this one again. He said, this is like you felt kind of touched by it, or like had some vibe to it, and so he just helped me clean it up.
Beautiful.
And he played some cello on it, and so it's pretty simple, just me and a guitar, and him on a cello, and a little bit of percussion, and actually the percussion's me on hitting my guitar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And the name of it again?
Flowers in the Morning.
All right, we're going to go out with that song. Anything else you want to tell the world, Jay?
No, just really appreciate this. This is incredible.
I love your music, my friend.
Thank you
I look
so
forward
much.
to sharing another song on the October Listen Local show. And everybody keep an eye out for Jay Oben. Catch him at an open mic, or, we will pressure him into performing live soon.
Reach out.
All right, thanks, Jay.
Waiting on the phone call, the one that you won't answer, hanging on that last line, the one that's always empty. Flowers in the morning, lie awake at night. I am a beggar's son. I could be anyone. I am a beggar's son. I could be anyone. Living on a penny, the one that she was raised